We left off in a very, very scary time. Mary transformed on us. Mary was our monster the whole time. And I'm recording this the same day anyway. So, hi. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And if not, I hope your day gets just a tad bit better. This is Death Mark, and it is creepy. And if you're just seeing this, you probably, for the first time, you're probably too far in. Go back and find the other videos. Well, they're all in a playlist, so you'll be fine. Just go on my channel and look up Death Mark. And I usually post the playlist at the end of the video anyway. Make sure you like and subscribe and share with your friends and join the family, you guys. Sorry if I sound low today. I'm just trying to put a lot of strain on my voice today because I'm losing my voice. So we read this. At this rate, the rabbit's fate will be mine too. I just want to get through the fight, and then whatever happens, happens. I have to run away. Is this a live or die thing? Okay, it's not. I'm gonna say this sucks. I want to fight Barry. Check within the red room. In my room. In my room. Something whispered in my ear. That's right. That voice. But what does my room mean? My room means my room. I mean, plain and simple. Focus. What does that voice? Who does that voice belong to? Yasuka? She said it was someone who loved me. I'm telling Saya. It's Saya. It's gotta be Saya. I mean, we don't know if they have some kind of... It is a live or die. Are y'all serious? Mary's coming closer. Where should I run? Saya's room. We should go in Saya's room, right? Is it gonna tell us? Saya's room, yeah. Click on it really fast so you don't lose any soul. Okay, good. See, boom. Right? And if it's... I sprint at full speed up the stairs and fly into Saya's room. Okay, that was right. Much like the enchanted hall is dark. Entrance to hall, sorry, enchanted. I'm sorry, my mind's still stuck on Roblox yesterday. The voice said, check within the red in my room. Is something there? But where should I look? In the red, the blood on the floor. There's only not that much red in the room. The floor. The floor. The floor, the floor, the floor. The floor. We did lose a lot though, a little bit. Well, we only lost 2. Check the floor. Saya Koji's blood stain is still on the floor. It's obviously dried at this point in time. There might be something laying on the top of it, but wouldn't we have saw it though? I can't be sure. It's too dark. Nothing was there at the time I was here. So she put it back. Picking it up, I discover it's a small pouch. We found it. Inside is a hard, thin object. I move over to the moonlight to see it better. It's a small Buddha statue. It can't be. Is this the ninja butsu? Oh my god, I'm messed it up every time. It seems to be stained in blood. And I get an ominous feeling from it. The impurity. It hasn't been exorcised yet. Oh my god. I instinctively know the instant I see it. My mind is suddenly flooded with all the memories of the ninja butsu. One after another. 50 years ago. The head of the Koju family used this to seal Mary's power, sorry. Whew. So we gotta seal Mary back up. But how though? Like, how do we get... I mean, if it's not cleansed, what do we do? He put the ninja butsu inside her to seal her. Then, about a month ago, someone took it out. That person was me. Why did you take it out, though? Because of that, Mary regained her powers. Then the ninja butsu in my hand. Sorry. Every time I say that, I like get spit in my mouth. The ninja butsu in my hand looks exactly as it did back then, full of impurity. Impurity that's built up from stealing Mary's power about 50 years ago. To cleanse it, I left the ninja butsu at the uncontaminated shrine. Okay, so who brought it back? Did Saya bring it back? Maybe Saya moved it and not Mary. I feel like if Mary moved it, she probably would have broke it or destroyed it in some sense or whatever. It would make time to exercise all the impurities. It's already July. The sun purification rate is over. So why is it still impure? Sorry. The object that the rabbit had in its mouth. It could have been carrying the pouch then instead of the master key. Oh, it's a possibility. And then they took it up there. The ninja butsu was taken away from the 8th shrine before the beginning of July. Maybe the rabbit saw Mary by the shrine and was scared that she would find it. So it had no choice but to seal it away. The door to the adjustment room opens. Mary must be looking for me. But she can't sense my presence of the mark. She can sense the presence of mark bearers. What's going on? Wait. Is it possible that Saya's blood is protecting me? It's a possibility. Bring it to where I met my end. Bring it to where I met my end. Bring it to where I met my end. The rabbit? Was she? You talking about the rabbit? The voice whispered in my ear again. If this isn't where the voice owner died, they must have met their end somewhere else. There's only one other place. Downstairs. While Mary was in the room next door, I sprinted down to the entrance hall. I make a beeline to Mary's sofa and spot where the rabbit died. The voice that spoke to me and helped me every time a spirit was closing in. If Saya was working through anything, it must have been that rabbit. Sensing something, I looked down at my hand. The ninja butsu impurity is gone. Is this what you've been telling me, Saya? I speak to the departed woman who guided me as I struggled without memories. I said ninbutsu. Put the ninja butsu, the source of the doll's curse. The source of the doll's curse. Are they talking about Mary's mark on her arm? It's her right arm, right? Press it to the black mark. Then the whispers stop. Mary, where are you? I gotta put this on your mark. I think it's on her right arm, right? Hold on. Turn the screen this way, then it would be her right arm. Yes, it's her right arm. The floorboard creaked ominously. I raised my hand to the staircase. I raised my head, to the staircase, rising into the darkness before me. Oh my God, Mary looks scary right there, y'all. Look at that. Ah, nah, that is... I found you. She ain't closer. She is. Oh boy, look at the background of that, though. That looks weird, too. The mark scorches me. My head goes blank. Oh God. Mary coming closer. My body won't listen to me. Oh, Mary, you monster. You were a monster this whole time. Ah, Lord Puff. You were a monster this whole time. Mary closes her hands around my neck. Oh, he died? She's trying to kill me. Ugh, we died. Did we really die though? Seriously? Wow, I'm sorry. Just looking at her now, she looks so weird. I squeeze the ninja busu and the frog that's impeding. Oh my god, impeding my thoughts. Sorry, the thought. It's still a struggle to think. I should be able to move my arm now. Put the ninja butsu on the source of the curse. I only have one chance. Where should I stick the ninja butsu? The source of the curse is in the mark. The mark is the curse, right? So we should put it on her. Turn this way, and it's this way. Mary's facing me, so it's her right arm. Okay, got it. Please have right arm up here, otherwise I'm gonna know what to do. Stick it in her. I was gonna say stick it in her mouth. It's gotta go in her. I managed to drag the impossibly heavy arm and stick the ninja butsu on Mary's right arm. Yes, okay, yep. Her laying down like that, lay it down, turn the screen, it's on her right, it's on her right arm. It's on her right arm, we know. She's hiding it. But I'm sure that's not where the black mark, was. Sorry. Wait, did we pass though? Unless it's not her right arm. The mark blooms on Mary. Oh my god. One after another. They're all the color of blood. It's like they're the curse of those she killed. So she's only killed 2 people? She's killed 2 people? Saya. I was gonna say, she's killed 2 people? Oh, Mo. I think it's Mo. I'm not trying to believe it, but I think it's Mo. She killed Mo and freaking Saya. Mary shatters into dust. Did I really do it? I accidentally looked down on my right arm. We're curse free! The mark is gone. I did it? I finally did it. I have to say it out loud to convince myself. A victory at the expense of Saya and the mark bearers' lives. Oh, lives? How many did we get killed that I don't know about? I can't claim it's over, but there's no harm being relieved for now. And it's all because I loaded the wrong save file, you guys. The fog clouding my head clears away. My memories slowly return to me. Watch him have some weird name. I gave him Mark Puff. I look around the dimly lit hall again. I know this mansion well, because I'm... The clock on the second floor begins chiming wildly like it did 10 days ago. Oh no. When I make my way to it, it stops. Almost as if it had a will of its own. That's right, this grandfather clock. I think a skilled ancestor of the Koju family crafted it. That one chisel may have been used to make it. That's right, inside this clock. I open the door and stick my hand inside. My fingers brush something hard. Taking it out, I realize it's a voice recorder. I press the play button.
聞こえているだろうか。九条正宗だ。
Mesamune Koju, sorry. The song? This is Mesamune Koju. It's a man's voice. A voice I know all too well. It's our voice. It's my voice. Our name is Mesamune. I decided to leave the recording behind in case something should happen. That doll may dispose of any files or documents. I'm banking on her overlooking a piece of technology. As I listen, I start to remember recording this. I'd done it right before I received the mark from Mary. Now, where should I begin? It started 5 years ago, 2 years after I became Koju family head. My sister Saya, okay, so it's our sister, that's cool. And I found a doll in a wood box while sorting the warehouse. The moment I broke the seal and saw her, I could sense something sinister. But it took a while longer to fully understand what she really is. If only there had been records. But great-grandfather who sealed her didn't leave any before his early death. Because of that, his descendants were told about the doll. I managed to learn the doll had been loaned to the army lab during the war. A strange old man who lived in an underground shelter told me. Then I went overseas to try to get more information on the doll. But I got into an accident while away and was presumed missing. So Saya became the new family head. I wasn't able to contact her until after she was inherit the title. It wasn't something worth contesting, sorry. So I explained everything and had her keep up with the facade that I was missing. Public records still stated Mesamune Koju was very much alive, of course. It couldn't have used a passport or license otherwise. I'm off topic. Sorry. I only just returned to the country last week. Other psychics aboard all agreed it would be a bad to leave the doll be. A ninjabusu inside the doll still suppressed the cursed power, but I realized that it was almost at its limit. If I left it alone, it would crumble. Then it'd be impossible to suppress the cursed power of a doll. I would feel like you would have backups to that. That was worst case scenario. But what was to be done? The answer I came up with was to remove the ninjabusu from the doll temporarily. Its impurity would be cleansed after a month stored in a pure area. And then I'll place it back in the doll. If I succeed, the doll's power will be sealed for a few more decades. But the problem is that 1 month, I had no idea what kind of curse would be released when the doll's unsealed. I'll do what I can to prevent the disasters, but my powers can't compare to the ninjabusu. can't guarantee anything. There may be a victim again, like the tragedy 50 years ago. But this is an unnecessary evil, It must be done in order to prevent even more people from falling victim. So, we're brother and sister, and I was the head. And I made a silly mistake. And it cost everybody. It cost a lot of people lives, honestly. After this, I'll dismantle the doll and remove the ninja booster. I pray everything goes according to plan and the worst of the evil is avoided. I hope this record isn't needed, But if the one listening to this was a loved one who's fallen victim to the curse, then I'm very, very sorry. The recording ends there. Damn it. I clenched my fist so hard my nails dig into my palms. Yes, the voice on the tape was mine, but I'm furious with it. I don't know that person at all. The mark has claimed so many victims over the past month, like the mark bearers. I even lost my little sister, Saya. Was she just another inheritable victim? Sorry, I heard something outside. I was reading and I heard something outside. It creeped me out. Sorry, scared me, creeped me. I can't forgive him. It had to be done. Why would you give me this option right now? So, if we didn't do it, like he said, the ninja butsu would have been destroyed. I'm losing my voice. I'm so sorry, guys. If we didn't do it, the ninja butsu would have been destroyed, and we wouldn't be here now. It'd be a lot more people dead. So we had to do it. I just wished he had let Saya in on it. He didn't say anything about letting her in, so I'm assuming that he didn't tell Saya because he's head of the family. You know, he does what he wants. He does what he wants. It's something like that. But I wish he had let Saya in on, you know, what went on or whatever. But I'm not for sure. It had to be done. It had to be done. I'm Mark Puff. But I'm also Misumune Koju. I understand why I felt as if I had to do that. He had to do that, sorry. I almost said technically that's right too. You know, I had to do that because he is Koju. It was his fate. The Koju family will forever link to that cursed doll. Is that the end? Well, there you guys have it. It's the lovely end. Now, we're gonna stop it. We'll keep reading and see what happens. 2 months have passed. The occasional cool breeze signals that summer is almost over. I spend my time putting the case of the marks to rest as best I can. I put Saya to rest by burying the rabbit and contacting the surviving mark bearers. Oh, putting the Buddha statue. You guys look at it. It's so beautiful. Putting the Buddha statues in places of honor will also be one of those tasks. They weren't connected to the marks after all, but I couldn't just leave them there. Plus, there was no way Christy'd keep quiet about the statues. Christie, the reporter, right? So, with her guidance and Yasuka, Diamond, and Banshee's help, I carried the broken statues to the shelter and returned them to A Shrine. By now, my memories have completely returned. Things didn't quite go as originally planned, but at least the danger has passed. I don't think my decisions as Miss Minnie were wrong, but at times, waves of powerlessness and I just messed that all up. I'm so sorry. And despondency is overwhelmed me. When I think of the marked victims and Saya and the marked bearers, my chest hurts. I want to do something for them as the new head of Koju's family. About the memories I've regained, I became the Koju family head 7 years ago. I'll admit, I was a bit... Oh my god. Sorry, but I feel like I'm finna sneeze. I don't want to sneeze on my mic because I'm gonna clean everything off. I will admit I was a bit of a recluse. Bless me. I left the public appearance to Saya, preferring to stay out of the spotlight. The only photos of me were a small local newspaper. I uncovered Mary by accident in my family's warehouse 5 years ago. It was a discovery that changed my life. I traveled extensively abroad in order to learn more about Mary. In one country, I got into an accident and fell into a coma half years ago. Even worse, the country proceeded to treat me as an unidentified traveler. I don't know what that was, merely my terrible luck, or if Mary's curse had something to do with it. When I was finally able to contact home, Saya had already become the new head. The rest was as the tape said. I had no idea that Mary's power was far greater than I imagined. My voice is really going away. All my efforts to suppress her power were completely useless. My memories unraveled faster than I thought. How did Mary come to be in the first place? One theory says a doll maker in the 19th century used magic to create her. Another says the spirit of a young girl who died prematurely took up the residence of the doll. In the end, sorry, it's still a mystery. No one knows what happened to create the doll like that. We only know that each of Mary's owners died tragic deaths. Shortly after the turn of the 20th century, she came to be known by the head of the Kojus. Mary, you are a monster. You are a huge monster. He either didn't know of the curse or simply didn't believe it. Disasters begin befalling the family. We're just kind of telling the story over, though, honestly. Like, you're not telling me nothing new. Mary gained enough power to become blah blah blah. I'm trying to say it was going to tell me something new, but it's really not, though. Then a tragedy in the shelter happened. Then sieging the grudge of experiment victims and the Buddha statues. They may have triggered her awakening. Whatever Mary's true identity is, the fact remains she altered many people's fate. mine and the mark bearers included. Speaking of, an update on the surviving mark bearers. Oh my god, every time you say the surviving, I think Mo. Mo pops in my head every time. Takasa Yoshida, oh my god, is studying every day for the middle school exam next year, probably trying to forget the events of that night. Seems he's even more obsessed with studying now. They skipped over Bo. Satoshi Mashida bought me a drink like he promised. Seems he's thinking about becoming a private detective. He's actually asked me if I wanted to join him. Was he serious? I don't know for sure. Shu Nagashima is picking fights, riding bikes, and doing whatever he wants as usual. But recently, out of the blue, he has joined the neighborhood's baseball team. Sorry, he's just like a basketball player. Christy Arimura. I'm gonna mess their names up. I'm terrible with names. I'm so sorry. I started writing an essay exposing all the past affairs, saying she's trying to get back into the industry. But keep up that drama. Trust and believe. A lot of people follow you. Suzu Marimiya, whatever her name is, was able to see her father. Oh, lately she started asking me for advice about how to get her parents to reconcile. Oh, she's so cute. I have no idea if I helped at all, but she says that sometimes have meals together now. Ida has gone back to surf at the BBS every day as usual. But what's new is he's been stopping by the city employment center. I guess he wants to get a steady job and be a role model like for Suzu. Oh, best of luck to him. So he's not Suzu's father. Okay, that's a good thing. A day doesn't go by that I don't see I on TV, a part of the Love and Hero. She sent a ticket like she promised, but I need to drum up some courage to go to the concert for teens alone at my age. Tawako. Yosuka is still working as a fortune teller and getting to. Apparently she believes to have spiritual powers or something. She keeps sending customers with spirit problems to the mansion. I wish she'd stop. Hiro spends her days working as a researcher while also visiting the shelter. Her and Banji squabble a lot. They're like brother and sister, dad and daughter. But I wish she'd stop complaining to me about it. Diamond seems to be doing better now. I was hoping his health got better. Like a weight's been lifted off his chest. He's in the process of convincing an official to publicize the shelter and build a memorial for it. Banshee has returned to his beloved underground shelter. He stops by the mansion sometimes, filling the place with his scent. Oh god, I bet you it's terrible. Of course, he comes to beg me for food. All the marked bears who became victims, all for the sake of the terror-married assault. Whenever I remember them, my chest aches, and I can't help but think, is it possible? Do they bear a dark grudge against me for surviving? I'm so sorry. How many times have I... Oh... He's really hurt by this. but I became more determined each time. All I can do now is make sure that tragedy never happens again. For that, I need to hurry my preparations for putting the ninja butsu inside Mary. The ninja butsu alone will be enough to continue sealing her powers in the years to come. I must prepare extra spiritual measures. It's taken a long time to get those ready, but today I finally finished. That scared the mess out of me. Did the mansion lose power? Oh no, what's going on? What's this feeling? My arm is burning. Why is this mark? We're gonna die. What's happening? Calm down. I need to calm down. First, I need to get a grasp on my situation. That's how I survived this long. It's Mary. Highly familiar noise echoed in the hall. There you are. There you are. We died. We're dead. Wow. Wow. Is that the bad ending? I think we got the bad ending because Mo. Wow. Amazing game, you guys. We got the bad ending because of Mo. Mo was dead. Thank you guys so much for watching. This game was amazing. I do recommend someone playing it for themselves because as you can see, I got this ending. But I think I might go back and replay it because it wasn't like I left Mo dead. I went back and I got her, and then I reloaded the wrong save. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get her. And then I don't know. Wow, that was amazing, you guys. I actually enjoyed the story though. So kudos to you guys, and I will see all you lovely people in the next video. And by the way, everybody that stuck with me to the end, tell me what you guys thought of my playthrough and what I could have done differently and all that other stuff. And I'm sorry I had a rough time with this whole thing. It's just like I said, I'm losing my voice. I should be in bed resting, but instead I'm sitting here up at this computer with you guys. Let's see if something happens. It's the only reason why I'm just sitting here is because I'm just waiting for anything to happen. Honestly, I don't think anything's gonna happen. So I'll see all you lovely people in the next video. Bye.